Recently, there's been all this hubbub about this guy who owes over $1 million in student debt. What the what? That's crazy. All right, let's be real, that's crazy. So we had to go through 4 years of undergraduate, 4 years of dental school, training as an orthodontist, a fellowship or a residency or something. I'm going to med school. I'm not very familiar with dental school. There we go. True, dental school on average is more expensive than medical school on average. There are cheaper ones, there are more expensive ones. You get the idea. There are other options rather than going into $1 million worth of debt. Simple advice, don't live like a doctor before you're a doctor. And I don't know this guy's circumstances or what drove him to this. I just feel like it's so unnecessary to go into that much debt for any degree. I don't care where you're going to. Becoming a doctor does not require $1 million. So let's talk about my school, for example. It costs about $53,000 a year in tuition. You have to have housing, living expenses. I'm hoping that if my wife and I are frugal, that we can come out with less than $300,000 in debt. If I did what my dad was trying to get me to do, I'd go join the military and I'd come out with $0 in debt. To every option there's always give and take, so I feel like we're going to be just fine. If you just want to make money, there are so many other degrees that are cheaper to get and that can make you just as much or even more money, let's be honest. I was also fortunate enough to have a really cheap undergrad. It was only like $5,000 a semester, so I could afford that. And a lot of people can, and a lot of people can't. I was lucky, but also I feel I had a sense of frugality. I tried to not spend more than I earned. So far it's worked out pretty well. If I wasn't going on to med school, my 4-year degree in microbiology is, I can maybe get a lab job or a research job, but just an undergraduate in that, not super helpful. I'm not making the big bucks with a microbiology degree. You can make more going to a 2-year trade school than I can with my bachelor's degree. I do not think that a 4-year college is meant for everybody, or most people actually. I feel like a lot of people can get where they want to go, make plenty of money with other types of education. The point I'm trying to make is that you cannot go into education without a game plan, without a goal, where you want to go, how you're going to pay for it, and a frugal attitude, living on the cheap, let's be honest. And you can do it, it's possible. For this guy and 100 other people, it's a little too late for that. So I read this article and I watched a couple of videos about this, but apparently this guy has like a 25-year, 10% of his income payment plan, and after 25 years, it'll be forgiven him. Pulled out my trusty calculator here. The article said that he was paying $1,590 a month, times 12 months in a year, times 25 years, you can't see that. $477,000 he's gonna pay back. And then the rest of the debt will be forgiven him. If he sticks with it, I guess he came out on top because he didn't have to pay back the $1 million debt. But I think a better game plan is not to go into that much debt in the first place. Well guys, just a cautionary tale. The best way to learn is from other people's mistakes, right? Subscribe, more videos coming. I just made this video really quick because I thought it was interesting. Have a great day and good luck.